Just open up. You got the precept already for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I open up and I'll get this and then we'll get that.
That's good.
All right, come on. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the others of Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, giving much peace, love, and citation to those who elect. All right, this is Great Millstone Nashville Camp coming at you with another quick lesson to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Lord willing, be edifying. Okay. As you can see, the title for this one is Not Ignorant of His Devices. Okay. And, just really going into, as it says, man, we're not ignorant of his devices, and that his is going to Satan, which is going to Esau, Edom. All right, I'm going to get the scripture, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We see the things that Esau is pushing throughout the earth, today. All right. And we see the vibration that he's going towards. He's pushing ultimately this new world order. Okay, we're not, as the scripture say, we're not ignorant of that. Okay. I'll get the word for ignorant real quick, and then the brother got something. Strong G50. I'll let that play.
Strong's G50. Agnaeo.
It means to be ignorant, not to know, not to understand, unknown, to err, sin through mistake, to be wrong. But we know what this man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, we know what he's up to. Okay, we know all the tricks that he's gonna pull. All right, Yahweh Shemashah has shown us all these things pursuant to Amos, which I hold that Amos 3. All right, but you go ahead, bro.
I got something too.
All right.
To explain why we're not ignorant. This is Psalms 119 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way.
Yeah, so we get the understanding through the precepts, okay? Which the precepts are only revealed to who? The prophets, the men of Yahweh Shemashah. Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the prophets are the only ones that's going to receive what? That understanding, that knowledge. Be able to go, as the scriptures say, line upon line, here a little, there a little, precept upon precept. Okay, that's why we're not ignorant of his devices, because we know through the scriptures, we're able to go through the scriptures and analyze and interpret what this man's next move is. You see, and that's why, it was a video that circulates about, it was an older Jake, but he was basically, he's like, oh, well, the Bible is full of fairy tales and myths. And he was like, nigga, that's because you don't know how to read the book. And that's it. Only the elect is going to actually have an understanding on how to go through this book and analyze it and break it down. Nobody else is going to be able to get it. All right. You go ahead and what you had.
I just wanted to get this real quick to show that when it's talking about Satan, it is also talking, because he deals, just like how the Lord deals with the elect and has men teach his word, Satan also deals with men too, which I like to refer to as left-hand elect, which is the so-called Illuminati.
Yep.
But this is Revelations chapter 20, verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, which we know the serpent was a man and not Satan himself. It wasn't a snake. And bound him 1,000 years, which is going into when he was, under Jake during the Dark Age. But I pulled that to show Satan is going into the physical incarnate, which is Esau, Edom, which was that serpent. So because he's the one that, well, the Lord, we know he controls good and evil, but to put it in perspective, how we're going to look at it, how you look at it according to the scriptures, Satan is using the elites to bring, forth the new world order, to bring forth a wicked agenda. So that's who's, bringing forth these laws. That's who's bringing forth the wickedness. Ultimately, in a carnal perspective, is the Illuminati, the so-called elites. of this society.
Mhm. Mhm. Amos 3. Oh, no, I got this, but I'm gonna get it again. Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Going back, like I said, we're the only ones who's gonna be able to understand this, man. You gotta have a proper understanding and knowledge of the scriptures to be able to go and break down, okay, this is the devil according to the Bible. Like the brother said, well, certain instances in the scriptures when it speaks about Satan and the devil, it's not talking about the spiritual demon Satan, it's talking about Esau Edom, okay? Because he's that physical counterpart on the earth. Okay, he's fulfilling the will, if you will, of Satan. He's going out and fulfilling all these tasks. He's making sure everything is done. Okay, that's that man. You have something?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
because this is one of the things that we know for sure. Regardless, because brothers know main points of prophecies and things that's going to happen, but we don't necessarily know day by day every little thing. Like most brothers didn't know about the familiar disease.
Yeah,
that this is what was going to be used, but we know that the end goal is the mark of the beast.
right.
I don't know if they're gonna clip for saying that, but
No, I mean, if they do, then fuck them. But and that's the thing too. Like you said, we didn't know that they was going to use the familiar disease. Because it came really the way that you look at time now. It really surprised everybody. But it didn't really so much as surprise us because we knew it was going to take effect. We just didn't know it was going to take effect in this manner. Exactly.
we see it,
Yeah.
we analyze it. Then he brings out the jab,
and so
now it's more obvious,
right? And so that's why we're able to, because like I said, we didn't know he was going to bring up this damn familiar disease. But at the end of the day, it came once it came into fruition, we was able to automatically peep it out. Oh no, this is how you gonna do it. Yeah, maybe it might be a month or so where it's like, okay, this might be an actual disease, but no, then once you actually analyze the situation, and then like you said, once they roll the jab out, oh, this man, this he gonna use this. Esau Edom gonna ride this shit to the sunset, man. He's gonna ride the familiar disease to the sunset because it's working. Is getting people in control, is getting people in a fearful state of mind. Here it is, the fucking quote unquote president of this United States, okay, told you that if you get the jab, you ain't even gotta wear the mask anymore. Niggas are still wearing the mask. What is the point? Hey, the Most High is putting the spirit on Esau to use this to wrap this bitch up, man. And that's why we're grateful for it. But go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 13. I'll start at 15.
You start well, man.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, which we know is the Roman system. Part of that is the New World Order, which is what we're, in the stages of, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And part of worshiping the image is getting that mark of the beast. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, which we, we've gone into so many different words. I mean, we've gone into the roots of the words, man. So there's no, if the Lord is dealing with you and you come across videos of brothers breaking this down, there's no way you can think it's something else.
Yeah, it can't be anything else. When you waste it, when brothers put the time in to even entertain these other doctrines, none of them add up. None of them add up. The MOB is Christianity. How? You got a picture of Jesus in your wallet? Do you have do you have the scriptures in your back pocket? What is it that what are you gonna be able to use? You got a Christian card? Is there a Christian card?
But that's not
No, I'm saying, so like all these things, like that means the image Jesus got to be put in your hand. That shit sounds gay. I don't know what is it that it's an embargo It's the white woman. You got a white bitch on your hand. Well, none of these things and none of these doctrines add up to the scriptures, bro. None of them. And you people wonder why when you listen to the apostles and the elders, they're tired of this shit because it's like, bro, we literally been saying this for so long. How are these people still able to? How can you possibly still mix this up? How can and especially when the signs are being shown right in front of your face? It's being put in broad daylight. This is the direction that this man is going, that the devil is going. He's already starting to make it mandatory for you to have come on, see. He's already fuck it. He's already making it mandatory for you to have the jab in order to do this and to do that. Some jobs making it mandatory. If you don't have it, you won't lose your job. That's doing nothing but going and they're gonna switch it pretty soon to the chip, man. But go ahead.
It's verse 17, Revelations 13:17, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, which that understanding is like you Carl brought out the Amos 3:7. The Lord has given that understanding unto the prophets, the elect.
Yeah.
Which he teaches, which the elect teach to the rest of the believers.
Mm-hmm.
For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too. And I'm gonna get this precept because Esau knows this. Not the Edomites that work with you. No, the Edomites that run this fucking planet. Okay, the Illuminati, if you will, the elites. They know this. They know that it is a very evil thing for a so-called Black Native American Latino to take this mark of the beast. Okay. And overall, they know it's a bad thing because it's obviously going against their creator. But I'm gonna get this Sirach 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? You see, he knows all these things that he's doing is bad, not only for the Israelites, but just for a person in general. And he still don't give a fuck. This man is putting his own people in captivity. You have homeless Edomites. That right there should speak volumes. You have homeless Edomites, man. This nigga obviously don't give a fuck about you. And you got Jake clinging on to this shit. Jake is, that's the biggest fucking, every nigga that is a fucking Democrat. Because they've managed to master this shit. Feed you niggas whatever the fuck they want to tell you. It really started with fucking Obama. Because that nigga was a Democrat. They put that nigga in office and now you niggas, y'all ride a Democrat dick to the sunset. And it don't matter what that nigga saying, y'all down with it. Y'all was pushing for Trump to get out of the office. Y'all wasn't even analyzing the shit that Trump was saying and the shit that Biden was saying. When you actually go into the shit, Trump was for his country. This nigga Biden is a demon. And that nigga is about to show you niggas he's a fucking demon, man. Which is going back. We're not ignorant of his devices. We knew this nigga Biden was slimy from the jump. Look at this nigga. He looked sleepy. They call him Sleepy Joe. You see what I'm saying? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. You see, he's going around pushing this, putting ads on YouTube and things like that. Oh yeah, get the jab, get the jab, get the jab. We trying, and then Biden said we're gonna try to get it to the minorities first. Really? Really? And you niggas eating it up. Oh, you really care about us, huh? No, he don't. He's doing this for one, he's not even doing good. But since you people perceive it as good, he's doing it unwillingly. And what does the scripture say? And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. You people gonna know at the last minute, when it matters the most, and when it's gonna be too late for you to repent, that this nigga never had your best interest in heart. Never. Okay? You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Sirach chapter 12, verse 10 to 13. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
This nigga's been wicked, man. Okay, this man has been wicked. He ain't changed. Y'all are perceiving the so-called white man to have a different state of heart, a different state of mind. This is the same nigga that put us in captivity. Let's not forget this. Just because he gives you a job and pays you an hourly wage and calls you his bud, that doesn't mean anything, bro. This nigga is still an Edomite. He's still a demon. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
What else is there to say?
It's easy. A lot of things that he does that Jake takes as kindness, it's easy to do that when you have Jake under your boot.
It's easy to do that when you run the fucking planet.
Ain't nobody gonna say anything to you.
You know, this nigga can easily create a fake food drive. Nigga fed one nigga. But the commercial is showing you him feeding a whole fucking neighborhood. No, this nigga fed one nigga and it was an Edomite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this man, it's the same, bro. Jake gotta understand, man, this is the exact same nigga that put you in captivity. Okay? The exact same nigga, bro. It's no different, man. Okay? You got something?
I'm trying to find something.
Okay, come on. Let me gotta get this. Psalms 55 and 21. So like Psalms 55, 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than the oil, yet were they drawn swords. See, this is the whole mindset of the so-called white man, the East, or not the Esau, man, the Edomites. Okay? That's all that word, that's all that's in their heart. And it keeps coming out through the spirit. Keeps coming out through the spirit. This all goes back to, you know, Genesis 3, but then even what you call it, showing that perpetual hatred real quick. All right, because this nigga Ben hated us. Going back to the main point that I was saying, bro, this man has not changed. This is the same person that put you in captivity, and you expect him to change over the course of 50 years, realistically, okay? Because that, you know, he might not have been in actual chains and in shackles, but the civil rights movement was nothing but them niggas beating y'all ass, okay? And y'all talking about freedom, making, you know, we should all be equal, showing the simplicity of our people. We're not equal to this fucking demon, man. This nigga's below us. Genesis 27:41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. This nigga has hated us from the beginning. I don't know what else you have to tell these people. Maybe we need more scriptures, but you niggas ain't gonna get it. Obadiah, damn, is it further down? Yeah, Obadiah verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And that's gonna be the ultimate judgment for you fucking Edomites. Why? Because what's it say? The violence against thy brother, man. You know, you I think as the scripture says, you slanders thy own mother's son. Something around the lines of that. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 33. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or else make the tree corrupt and its fruit corrupt, for the tree is known by his fruit. So Esau's done nothing. The only fruits that he has is slaughtering people, raping people, stealing heritage. Tells you in Micah 2, he oppressed a man, even a man in his heritage. That's what he is known for. And we already proved that he won't and can't change because he was designed to be the wicked. So you trust in him. That's why it says in Sirach 12, which was a little further down, talks about who's going to, basically pity you for playing with wild beasts, getting next to a serpent. He's going to bite you. Yeah. Nobody's going to feel bad for you because we were telling you, the Lord was telling you don't trust him. But instead, you do that damn shit at school where you fall back into his arms. Not only did he not catch you,
trust fall.
When you fell onto the ground, he stomped your face in too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get this Psalm 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. And that's all Esau Edom has done, man. Okay. He takes the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, here it is, this dumbass nigga comes up, tries to put himself as the people of the Most High. But when you go into the actual words of Yahweh Shema Shai, of the Most High, you don't follow any of them, man. You allow Transformers to walk around on the planet freely. You allow same-sex marriage. You allow pedophilia. Okay, and so on and so forth, man. It's fucking dietary shit. You niggas don't do anything that the Most High requires of a person. But you got the nerve to talk about we're the people of the Most High. Bullshit. Niggas don't even fit the curses. So we had and the big costs don't count, nigga. That shit don't count. Give it up. Give it up. I want to do a lesson on it, but I know they would clip me. But I want to do a lesson entitled "Give It Up." The big cost ain't real, nigga. Give it up. Y'all niggas not fit to do. Come on, man. Go ahead.
So the definition for statute, it says in biblical use, a law or decree made by a sovereign or by God. One of those statutes is love thy neighbor as thyself.
And we went into that.
You definitely don't do that. So, and that's one of them that Yahweh said every other law hangs on, putting the Lord first and then loving your neighbor as yourself. So if he can't keep that, everything else beyond that, he'll sleep with your wife. He'll murder you. He'll covet your land. He covets the birthright now.
Shit.
That's why he's claiming to be the Israelites.
The one that he sold. All right, verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Going back to that, man, going into the whole neighbor thing. Hey, we was literally brothers, nigga. Well, we are. We are brothers, but you broke that brotherly covenant, if you will, because there's really not a deeper bond, it's like a deeper bond than a brother. If you have a brother, you're close to your brother than really anything. When hey, this is my brother, that means this person is sincerely and very close to you. And this nigga broke it. He broke it within 2 chapters, from Genesis 25 to Genesis 27. Sold the birthright. Then, Jacob came, with the help of his mother, supplanted the blessing. Then, all right, days of mourning from my father's hand. Then I'm gonna kill my brother. Which you been did it back in Cain and Abel. But you know what I'm saying? Just further prove it, man. All right, this nigga's not right. This nigga's not right. And that's another thing, going back to the title, not ignorant of his devices, saying all of this, knowing that this man has had a perpetual hatred from us from the beginning, and a motive to destroy us as a nation from the beginning, why would we believe anything that he says that is supposed to be beneficial to us? The jab's supposed to be beneficial. It's going to keep you safe. They're going to say the same thing for the chip. They've been saying the same thing for everything. All these things that Esau Edom has pushed out on the earth and it has said that it's beneficial for us has turned out to be the worst things that we could have ever fucking done, man.
Yeah.
Literally. So,
oh my God.
so you can say so?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Genesis 3.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not surely die.
Yeah. This nigga's going like this nigga's been doing this, bro. It's crazy how the spirit continuously had this coming out. This nigga's been doing this since Genesis, the 3rd chapter, bro. Thou shalt not, that was a perfect example. Thou shalt not surely die. You're a liar, nigga. You're lying. You're lying. You everything that you've told us to do, we've died from it. Everything. And you got niggas still believing in this man's process. The nigga woman still believes in this man's process, which we ain't even gonna touch you dingy assholes. We ain't gonna touch you hoes, man.
Plus, like,
Go ahead.
that's because, like you said, Lord continuously brings it up over the course of, well, really history. I'm not even gonna say biblical history because biblical history is history.
Yeah.
And it's really just a witness against you. You have no excuse. It's all right. It's all in a book between the 2 covers that you didn't want to read. It tells you all about that. So you have no covering no more.
Right, yeah. It's consistently being brought up. And what I've noticed too, every time the spirit has something being brought up constantly, that means a judgment is about to happen on that certain matter, man. You know, and really the spirit been getting on these fucking women and going to Genesis 3 and we talking about how Esau just ain't shit, man. Which we've been speaking about that, but it's like a heavier vibration. This nigga's about to make a move. He's gonna show you niggas that he is not the motherfucker that you need to be trusting, man. And by then it's gonna be too late. We trying to help Jake, but by then it's gonna be too fucking late, man. You know? You got anything?
Yeah, we can close it this week.
Oh, Kanye.
Revelations chapter 12, verse 12.
That's it.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which we already went into that,
Yep.
is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
And this man knows that his time is short. What do you think he's about to do? He's about to go all out, man. You know, fuck it. I'm taking every shot.
Got him.
Yeah, literally.
Got him.
You know, it's 4th quarter, 3 minutes left. You down by 10? I'm busting every 3 that I'm busting every 3 that I can get, man.
4-point play.
Yeah. I'm doing the whole fake through and everything, man, just to get that foul, the and one. You know what I'm saying? That's all Esau's doing right now, which ultimately he's still gonna come on short. You know, I ain't even gonna get a nigga the jurisdiction to say he gonna lose by 1. No, the nigga gonna lose by 100,000, but
200,000,
right?
no, 200 million.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah, God, but you know he's still gonna try. You know, this is clutch time for Esau. You know, it's game time for Esau, man. That nigga finna be like Lillard, busting 3s like a motherfucker, but it's not gonna help. Okay, it's not gonna save him.
Yeah,
no.
And danger Jake too.
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna help him, man. So that's just the mindset. You know, we need to be in, man. You know, and making sure, like I said, you know, going back to the time, not ignorant of his devices. All right, understanding this man's motives, understanding his true goals, his true purpose. His true purpose was to bring destruction to the earth. All right, put us in captivity and be a fucking demon. Okay, and he's gonna do all 3 of those things. Stop expecting anything less or more than him. Okay, this man's put to be the devil of the earth. That's what he's going to fulfill his role. All right. Switch it. Hell, Habakkuk, the second chapter. Compare. It says he is as deaf. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, that's a Habakkuk.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he's as deaf, man. He is as deaf. So we need to keep that in mind, man. Don't be ignorant of his devices. When you see him post out some shit on the news, go into it, research it. I don't know, nigga. You might be lying. Let's, not even might be. Nah, you lying. Let's go, let's go ahead and research this. Let's see what you're really talking about. All right. But sorry.
That's why you got to maintain the lawn. Make sure it's constantly cut. Because if not, it gets too long. You're not paying attention to it. Snake's gonna move right through it. You're not gonna see him.
Yeah.
So you got to be paying attention.
Yeah. Y'all niggas love talking about a serpent in the garden. Yeah, trying to compare it to an actual snake. Well, compare this nigga to a damn snake in the lawn.
They ain't stupid.
Keep the grass cut, nigga. He knows what he's doing. All right. But we just want to put that up real quick on wax. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. Before we close, once again, giving all praise and the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and taught us the truth. And as always, once again, give you peace, much love, blessings, and salutations to those who elect. All right, you brothers keep pushing, keep fighting this good fight of faith. Don't let no man take your crown. Yo, with that, Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, Ma'afal Abba.